Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we are here with another reaction video, another album reaction to be specific. This video we're doing what are we doing? Oh, we're doing Frank Ocean's Blonde. I don't think I've heard anything from this album. I'm not gonna cap. Like, I've heard the songs, but I haven't heard the songs. Like, I haven't listened to some of them, if not most of them, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. And as you can see, I got a retwist in the cut. Hairline a little crooked, but the hairline's crooked because of my head shape. I don't know why. I just have a crooked hairline naturally. But we're going to get past that part, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, it's been a while since I've been here, you know. As you can see, I'm back in the old, you know, setup. The old, can't think of the word, don't really care to think for the word, but if you guys enjoy this video, like, comment, subscribe. The full uncut album reaction will be out on Patreon, you know, because they can't decide if they want to keep Channel Orange up or put it down. Like, some days Channel Orange is up, some days it's down, but Channel Orange is the only album I react to where I've just posted it straight, just the way it is, no cuts. But from now on, I will be, you know, cutting it up, and it's gonna be cut up very, like, it's gonna be enjoyable. Like, I'm cutting it up to the point where you get the gist of the songs, you get my reaction, but also I can't put the full song in there, you know what I mean? So without further ado, let's just get into it. All right, here we go with Blonde by Frank Ocean. We got the explicit version. Make sure we're getting the full details of whatever he wanted to portray. Now, this came out 2016, which I didn't know. This album is almost 10 years old. It'll be 10 years old in a couple of months. So, you know what? Without further ado, let's just fully immerse ourselves into Blonde. Let me make sure that volume is up. Let me make sure the volume is up on here. No, it's up on here. Okay. All right, let's start with the first one. Nikes. I had.
These bitches want Nike. They looking for a check. Tell them it ain't likely. Said she need a ring like Carmelo.
I will say the production's always good on Frank Ocean songs.
But if you need dick, I got you. And I
Whoa. I don't know about the production on the vocals. I'm not gonna cap.
I mean, my balls sticking in my jeans.
What?
Breathing pheromones and rose.
Right?
Sipping pink gold lemonades. Feel it?
But yeah, Nikes was cool. Nikes was cool. I give Nikes a like 6 to 7 out of 10. The thing is, I like the later half. Like, I liked where he started. Where is it? No. Where is it? We'll let you guys prophesy. When that part started. Excuse me. I like that part more. From that part on, the song was great to me. But the part before, it wasn't that it was bad. It just wasn't for me. So I give the song like an average grade, 6 to 7 out of 10. Yeah, maybe, but also some songs require me to listen more. So if I listen more after this, and I'll tell y'all in other videos and other things that I do, how these songs have grown on me as well. Because there's songs on Channel Orange that I didn't quite mess with when I first listened to it, but then, you know, I started rocking with it more the more I started getting into it. So with all that being said, it's just gonna take me some time. Let's get into the next song, Ivy.
I thought that I was dreaming when you said you loved me. The start of nothing, I had no chance to prepare, I couldn't see you coming. The start of nothing,
Right?
ooh, I could hate you now. It's quite alright to hate me now.
That sound like something about to change, and in his right ear something just hit me crazy. I'm pre-added this, okay? I'm pre-adding this to my favorites, okay? I could regret this. I could very well regret this. But I have hopes in this song already. The way it started is great so far. So let's just keep going. I'm excited for this.
I can see the walls, I can see it faking.
Right?
If you could see my thoughts, you would see your faces. Safe in my rental, like an army truck back then. We didn't give a fuck back then. I ain't a kid no more. I thought that I was dreaming when you said you loved me.
Sing it! Ah!
The start of nothing.
Did you mean to? Ah! Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. Ivy, the first favorite. Ivy gets a good 8 out of 10. I'm not gonna cap. I'm starting to see why Dabo was crying listening to this album. Like, I used to see that meme where he'd be like, I am a man. I will never cry to a Frank Ocean album. Bro, I'm starting to get it just 2 songs in. But I'm not going to push it. I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna try to push it. I'm not gonna try to overreact. I'm trying to stay calm, you know? I'm going to try to contain myself. But those moments where you just see me scream out, bro, just know the music has literally it's gotten to my soul. Pink and White or Pink plus White. I've seen this title before. I don't know if I've actually heard it before, but I've definitely seen the title. Let's just get into it. Oh, it's this song. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, I've heard this. At least the gist of it, I think.
That's the way every day goes. Every time we've no control. If the sky is pink and white, if the ground is black and yellow, it's the same way you showed me. Nod my head, don't close my eyes. Halfway on a slow move. If you could die and come back to life, up for air from the swimming pool, you kneel down to the dry land. Kiss the earth that birthed you.
Pink and White, a good I give it a good Pharrell Williams. Makes sense. That makes sense. I hear his inspiration and his touch all over that. Did he produce this as well? Let me see. A few credits. A performer, artist, of course, Frank. Composition, lyrics, production. He did produce him in. Okay. I'll go back now. Okay. But all right. Yeah, I give that song a good like 7.6 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie. Hard. You know, it's hard. I think I gotta listen to it more for it to grow on me, but I do like it already. So let's get into the next song, Be Yourself.
Many college students have gone to college and gotten hooked on drugs,
You know, but you're right.
marijuana. This is Mom. Call me. Bye.
Hand me a towel, I'm dirty dancing by
Oh,
myself.
this
Gone
song.
on tabs, of that acid for me.
This song, okay, I've heard this one before. Let me go back so I can just get a full experience. All right.
Hand me a towel, I'm dirty dancing by myself. Gone off tabs, of that acid. Form me a circle, watch my Jagger. Might lose my jacket. And
Hit
hit
a solo.
one time.
Okay. Okay, that was hard. Not gonna lie, that's tough. That's tough. That is hard, I'm not gonna lie. Solo was hard. Okay, I didn't know that was the song. See, that's the thing, like, I probably heard more of these songs than what I think I'd have. Just don't know the titles. Like, I didn't know that song was called Solo. And I've recognized Pink and White, but I didn't know what it was gonna sound like, but I recognized that sound as well. I give Solo a good 8 out of 10 as well. Another song, I don't know. I don't know if that's one I gotta listen to more often to see if I like. I don't know. I think I just like that one all automatically off rip. But Let's see. Let's get over to what's next. Skyline 2. Let's go ahead.
This is joy, this is summer. Keep alive,
Mm.
stay alive. Used to be.
Right.
It begins to blur, we get older. Blur.
Who was that?
Summer's Congo is down. Smoke.
He gonna have to stop whispering smoke in my ear, dog.
Smoke. In comes the morning.
Skyline 2. It was cool. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't mess with it like that though. I think I give it like a good 5 to 6 out of 10. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's a bad song. It's not for me. Most definitely, it's not for me. Now, never mind. I was just about to randomly hate on Drake. You know, since I mentioned it, I'm going to say it. This is emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Well, I wouldn't say spiritually cleansing. It's a breath of fresh air. After listening, I haven't listened to Iceman yet, so I can't fully hate. But after listening to those other two, Habibity, or whatever it's called, and then Maid of Honor, those two might be the worst albums Drake has ever created in his life. Those might be the two. I can't say those are the worst albums of all time. But after listening to that, then listen to songs like these, it reminds you that people actually do know how to make music. They just choose when and when not to know how to make music. Let's continue on to Self Control.
Poolside convo about your summer last night. Ooh, yeah. About your summer last night. I give you no play. Could I make it shy last night? Could I make it shy on the last night? Could we make it in? Do we have time?
Bro, what are we doing? He's about to make me mad.
I'll be the boyfriend in your wet dreams tonight.
Okay.
My self-control, my self-control.
Right.
Keep a place.
Yep, getting favored, dog.
I'll sleep between y'all, it's nothing.
Is that Frank?
We gotta leave. Take down some summertime. Give up just a night. I know you got someone coming. We gotta leave. Take down some summertime. Give up just a night.
Self Control, get another 8 out of 10. I ain't gonna lie. I'm enjoying my experience more on Blonde than I was Channel Orange. And I don't know if that's like a people who've listened to this album before consensus. Like they see like I don't know like what's the fandom's perspective. Like people who are like diehard Frank fans. I don't know if that's like a crazy thing to say that I'm enjoying Blonde more than Channel Orange. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying the right things, but you know what? I don't care if I'm saying the right things. It's my channel. You click this video, you got to deal with the consequences of what I'm saying. But next song is "Good Guy." It looks like an interlude of some sorts, or maybe a skit. We'll see.
It's a good guy, he hooked it up. Said if I was an NY, I should look you up.
Yeah, I ain't got bitches no more.
But now I don't care about bitches like that, my nigga. That shit, Jasmine fucking wrecked my heart. I don't even know how to feel about bitches.
I know this about to start something crazy. So I'm assuming because I don't know if everybody knew like Frank's sexuality in what does it say? Right. Right. But yeah, I don't know if like prior to this album, like in Channel Orange, if people knew his sexuality, but I see him expressing more of that on here than like I got signs of it before on the other album. Like I never got the sign. Like, well, I got the signs, but maybe that's because I already knew. But then also like now he's like almost like blatantly saying it, which you know, use your outlet, dog. All right, we got Nights.
Round your city, round the clock. Everybody needs you. No, you can't make everybody equal. Although you got buku family,
Right.
you don't even got nobody being honest with you. Breathe till I evaporated. This feel like a quaalude.
A quaalude?
No sleep in my body.
Right.
Ain't no bitch in my body. New beginnings.
Wait, this is this song?
New beginnings. Wake up high, the sun's going down.
Right.
Time to start your day, bro. Shut the fuck up, I don't want your conversation. Rolling marijuana, that's a cheap vacation. My everyday shit, every night shit, everyday shit. Poppin' baby, I've been hungry for my night shit. Yeah. You know I can hear none of that. Spend the night shit. My yard shit. Wanna see Nirvana, but don't wanna die. Every day shit, every day shit, every day shit, every night shit.
Some Nights. Okay. I got a few words about this. I am going to favorite the song. It might get unfavorited though. Only reason I say unfavorited, it's a really good song. Like I can't deny it's a really good song, and I like the way it flows and the way it progresses. But like, I don't know, it's just not, I don't see myself listening to this often because I don't really like songs that have constant. I do love when songs do have like constant changes and the constant switches, but not constant, but have switches and progressions and changes. But like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I do like the song. Like I give the song like a good 8.8 out of 10. Like it's a great song. I just don't see myself listening to this all the time. But that could change, you know. Cause I add these to the favorites, and I listen to them while they're on my favorites, and then go from there and push them to the playlist. But next we have the solo reprise. Let's see how this sound. If this ain't.
So now I'm solo that I can see under the skirt of an ant. Solo that I don't get high no more when I try no more. I just go hand. Solo my cup is a rojo, my cholo, my friend. Solo that I can admit. When I hear that another kid is shot by the popo, it ain't an event.
Right.
No more solo that no more high horses so hard to wear polo. When I do, I cut the pony off. Now there's a hole that once was a logo.
Right.
How fitting. Solo that I can give a fuck about what is trending. Hurts me.
This ain't him rapping, right?
I stumbled and lived every word. Was I working just way too hard?
Did that say Andre? Yeah, I could tell. That is Andre 3000 all the way. I was gonna say this is not him rapping. Oh my lord. My lord and my God. Okay, that was hard. That was hard. I'm adding that to the playlist or adding it to the favorites as well. Still a reprise hard. Can't deny Andre 3000. It's Andre 3000, you know. It's Andre 3000, you know. But Pretty Sweet, or yeah, they do say Pretty Sweet. Pretty Sweet next. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss anything because I feel like I just got blown, just put right in there. Okay.
And I make it, all the risk I take it. Head bang with my four friends, we pour a taste down. To the edge I race, to the end I make it. All the risk I take it. Head bang with my four friends, we pour a taste out for the dead. This is the blood, the body, the life right now. The hype right now might be what I need. Might be what I need. Said you wanna hurt me now.
So I ain't gonna lie. Pretty Sweet. I didn't like that at all. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It didn't gain my attention, not one bit. Not at all. Uh I don't hate the song. I gave it like a 5, 4 out of 10. Um, I didn't like that one at all. I could see some people liking it, so I can't say it's a bad song. But I just didn't like it. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the next song. We're gonna have a quick intermission. Now that we're back from that intermission, we're gonna finish off the rest of this album, tracks 12 through 17. We're gonna start this. I guess it's not really the second half. Disregard. We're gonna continue with Facebook story.
No, I was just telling that I got this girl before.
Oh, this is like
and,
a
was
another skit.
Together since 3 years and nothing, virtual thing.
All right, close to you. What's this? 1:25.
I'll be honest,
Okay.
I wasn't devastated, but you could've held my hand through this, baby.
I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like that. I get it like a 7 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie. I did kind of mess with that. Next is White Ferrari. Now, I do recognize the title. I probably do recognize the song as well when I start, but we will see. Let's get into it.
Bad luck to talk on these rides.
Okay.
Mine on the road, your dilated eyes. Watch the clouds float, white Ferrari. Had a good time. 16, how was I supposed to know anything? I let you out at Central. I care for you still, and I will forever. One too many years, tattooed eyelids on a facelift.
Some tattoos. I live. Oh, this is White Ferrari. Oh, this is on where Casanat was. Maybe we're tall. That song. Ah, I get it. I wouldn't have been acting like that. Song gets hard though. Let's continue.
I'm sure we're taller, another dimension. You say we're small and not worth the mention. You're tired of moving, your body's aching. We could vacate, there's places to go. That's what they call
Did y'all catch that? Man, Paul McCartney wrote this? What? What the hell? Okay. But nah, he says, where is it? You dream of walls that hold us in prison. It's just a skull. At least that's what they call it. Like, bro. Oh my gosh. All right. Why Ferrari's hard? What could I expect? I've heard a lot of good things about that song, and I've seen that title before. Just never heard, at least that beginning part of the song. I've heard the maybe we're taller, another dimension. I've heard that part. Dang, that's hard. It was speaking to me in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Frank gets it to an extent. Frank don't get it, but Frank gets it. All right. Let's continue into. I know how to say this. I don't know why. Let's just get into this song. It's just all in my right ear right now. Okay.
Flood crystals hang from your ears. I'm a fool. Maybe I should move and settle. 2 kids in a swimming pool.
Right.
I'm not brave. Anything for you.
So you only do anything from when nobody's watching? Is that in a sexual manner? Is that just in any manner in the sense? Is it with a partner that in public it would not be perceived properly if they were seen? Or if it's a, I don't know. One of my genius.com, I don't know what he's talking about. But it's hard though. It does get that favorite. Not gonna lie, it gets that favorite. It gets that favorite. What was I about to say? Shoot, my mind went blank. I can't sage fried, however you say this, because he definitely didn't say it in the song. And I'm not looking at Google to figure out how to say this, all right? Not on camera, at least. It's hard. I get this on a 7.9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, max. Next song is Godspeed. I recognize the title as well, but I don't think I've heard it. But if I have heard it, I will say, and we will see. We got a 9-minute song coming up. Guess I gotta prepare myself.
I will always love you.
Okay.
How I do.
Okay, I've heard this before.
Let go of a prayer for you. Just a sweet word. And you Godspeed. Glory.
The organs.
There will be mountains you won't move.
Who's that singing? Kim Burrell. I ain't gonna lie, Kim Burrell. I could just. I would have never expected a gospel singer would have been on his album, but also it's called Godspeed, so she probably was like, "All right, bet," Godspeed hard. I don't even think I got to say much about that. That's a good 8.3 out of 10 hard. Now we're into the final song, Futura Free? ? Is that how you say it? 9 minutes. So I'm expecting beat switches. I'm expecting some weird whispers and strings and vocal stackings and all types of stuff to be going on in my ears. I'm expecting some crazy vocals. I'm also expecting him to be sometimes I'll expect him to be rapping. This 9 minutes. It's nearly 10 minutes of Frank Ocean just doing his due diligence. We will see. Last song, Futura Free. Bars. I didn't even mean to do that. All right, continue. All right. Let's experience this, y'all.
$800K, mama, to stand on my feet, mama. Play these songs, it's therapy, mama. They paying me, mama. I should be paying them. I should be.
Remember when I had that Lexus?
No.
Our friendship don't go back that far.
Right.
Tyler slept on my sofa, yeah. Niggas go back that far.
Okay.
I ain't smoked all yet. This the last song, so I'm finna wipe that off. Tolerance is so low. Dog, this is chess now. Now fetch, I ain't running for a nigga.
Right.
Ain't ran since track meets. That's the only time I ran from a nigga.
Right. What he say? He said. Wait, nah. We gotta go back. He said, I ain't ran since trap meets. That's the only time I ran from a nigga. That's a bar. That's a bar.
Ain't ran since track meets. That's the only time I ran from a nigga. You could change this track now. Could've changed this bitch a long time ago. No, ain't no, no. Shout out to Holly Grove. I'm from that 7 though. Twins, no, and Lance, no. Rock, no, and Matt, no. Shit went 180 on me. Please run that back though.
You say some shit about me, Tucker, real slow. The second time Jerron was there, nigga, oh God, he grabbed me, drug, and another nigga tried to
Jerron told me you got your ass bested.
Yeah, because the nigga tried to boom me in my face. I had AD in a headlock. I just nigga like.
Music still going though. Right? Okay. I'm gonna try not to look at the lyrics so I don't know when it comes back in. Try to look over this way.
Make sure you speak up.
Okay.
What's your name?
Ryan.
Yo, hey, be quiet.
That was Blind. Sure Free. It's a great song. I think this is like, I say like a 9 out of 10. Like, it's a phenomenal song. It's well put together. I love the different beat switches and different flows. But because of the length and how it ends and the things of that nature, I'm not the type of person, like, I get frustrated when I hear a lot of talking and conversation over music. So that's why, like, some songs, like, I love the album version of You Rock My World by Michael Jackson. But it starts with that skit in the beginning to where, like, if it's in a playlist and I'm trying to switch and it's switching between songs, it could be awkward. Especially when you got, like, the auto mix stuff on. So, like, I don't see myself listening to unless there's like a radio version that has no like talking at the end. But I feel like that takes away from part of the song, so I think I wouldn't even want to listen to it like that. But I think it's a great song though. I just will not listen to it often, if not after this again. But that was Frank Ocean's Blonde. All right, we just got done reacting to Frank Ocean's Blonde, and when I tell you that was definitely an experience. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed that experience way more than I did listening to what's the album? Channel Orange. Now, I don't think nothing wrong with Channel Orange per se. I heard there's some other reasons why, like, people might not receive it the ways other. I don't really care. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't care about all the different things. I do appreciate it as a work of art. And I see what Frank was doing with Channel Orange, but as far as just music and songs and like how I personally like the songs, I like a lot of these songs better on Blonde. I do like a lot more of the songs on Blonde. Let me actually go back to Blonde real quick. I want to give my like top 3 or top 5 favorite songs on the album. Before I end. But overall, I think the album was a 8.5 to 8.8, almost 9 out of 10. Like, it's in that range for me. Anywhere between 8.5 to 9 out of 10. It's a phenomenal album, a great body of work. A lot of these songs I will be revisiting, especially songs that I starred, but sometimes I go back and revisit songs that I hadn't starred and stuff, just so I can get new perspectives, new feelings, because some songs might not hit now, But maybe, you know, through 5-10 years of life experience, I go back and listen to this album, go back and listen to some of these songs I don't listen as much, and it's just gonna hit way different. Great album. My top 10 favorite songs, or not, I said top 10. What am I talking about? That's more than half the album. Top 3. I should do top 3, shouldn't I? I'm gonna do top 3. My top 3 songs would be Ivy. I really did love Ivy. Self Control was hard. I know Ivy's there for sure. Ivy Solo, the first one. I did love the reprise, but because I'm gonna just go with the original. Solo, Ivy. I might have to extend the top 5. Solo, Ivy. I loved. I'm gonna just keep it at 3. I'm gonna keep it at 3. And White Ferrari. That's my favorite just off my first listen. Now it could change after I listen to these songs more and more often. But I hope you guys enjoyed my album reaction. If you have any specific albums you would like for me to react to, I have a list of albums. I have Kendrick on the list. I have Tupac. I have Prince. I have Janet. I have Usher. I have a bunch of different artists on this list of albums that, of course, these people are massive. That we know them. We know the hits, and I know a little bit more the deeper cuts just for being somebody who just enjoys and loves music anyway. But I've never, like, some of these things I've never listened to from start to finish an album. Like, I've never been that type of person until, like, more recent. Within the last year and a half, I've been listening to more albums and listening from the beginning to end. Like, there's artists that, like there's songs that I avoid listening to now, like from the newer artists, like Giveon and artists like that, to where if I have not listened to that song within the album, I won't listen to it unless it's just forced upon me, like if it's on the radio or like it's at a party. But like besides that, if I have a choice not to listen to a song that's like recently came out that's been on an album, I will avoid listening to all the songs just so I can get to that album, because I'm more of an album person now. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing the top 3 artists that I'm thinking about doing more like journeys and discography journeys is Daniel. I'm thinking about doing Daniel Caesar a lot. I want to do an early discography journey, like maybe like 3 albums at most of Drake, like the first 3 maybe, if not like whatever is requested. I'm gonna ask a diehard Drake fan or somebody I consider diehard Drake fan, how should I go from listening to the albums in order, and then I'll base that off of that and how I do that. I'm trying to think what else I have to say. Oh, it was another artist I wanted to do. Drake, Daniel, and can't think. I don't know why my mind is not allowing me to think about the third one. Let me actually get the list real quick. It might be on this list. It wasn't Kendrick. I don't think I wanted to do a Kendrick one. I did want to do it Kanye West or Steve Lacy. We'll just see how it goes. Actually, since I'm right here, let me cross off Blind off the off of here. I might do the Lauryn Hill album. Well, let me just cross off Blonde. I have some other albums. I have Pablo Honey by Radiohead. I might have songs about Jane from Maroon 5. I have a bunch of music on here or I have Lil Uzi on here, Love Is Rage. So I mean, we have a bunch of different albums and artists that we can listen to, and it's not even all the artists that I want to get to and listen to. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about that. Full reactions will be always on Patreon. I probably need to adjust the price because I think they're still at the old prices for what I was doing, like movie reaction stuff before. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction and takes on this album. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace. Guys, that was a good album. Don't lie, that was a good album.